Realmers, ROTMuggers, gamers, friends. Hi everyone, Roast here with another Realm video. For real, I promise it's Realm this time. So today, I want to talk about the big update we just got, patch 3.4.0.0. That is 2 zeros. Please subscribe and like the video if you haven't yet. But for now, let's just get straight into it with the new ST sets. We've got new ST sets for the Archer and for the Wizard, and I haven't played with these on the PvE, but they look pretty exciting because they kind of flip the classes on their head, at least for the Archer. It seems like it's a pretty good departure from typical Archer gameplay, and I'll talk about it. So the Archer is called the Cogbold Turretsmith Archer, and these are all the different pieces of gear. I wish they put the sprite of what happens when you put all 4 of them on, but we don't have that for some reason. Anyways, what's interesting about this is instead of being dexterity and attack focused like most Archer sets are, even like wisdom focused, this one is wisdom and defense, so you're really tanky. And what's the coolest thing about this to me is that you get a sentry turret, specifically that a sentry turret that just kind of sits in one spot and blasts all around it, and it's like, oh, that's cool. That's new to me. I've never, I mean, I guess we kind of have a wizard ability that does that, but like not really. You know, I want to see what this looks like in game before I make any judgments, but it sounds really cool at the very least, right? And another cool thing is that with your high wisdom and high defense, this sentry turret actually upgrades the more that you have of the set. So if you just have the level 1, so only a couple pieces of gear, you just have a gun firing rapidly, but as you get more parts, you get upgrades to it, and it gives more damage and more AoE coverage. So I'm super excited about this because I want to see what this looks like. Yeah, all the turrets can be upgraded by combining with other gear in the set, so it looks cool. I want to see it in game, and then I can talk about it. In addition to that, apparently the ring will be useful for tanking classes. I mean, if it's high wisdom and defense, that makes some sense. Maybe there's some HP on it. Yeah, adds further defense's HP, but they don't have the stats and they don't have the ST full skin, so I can't really make a call on that. Anyways, that's enough on the Archer. The Wizard set is called the Cogbold Pyrotechnician Wizard, because you can't just call them the Cogbold Pyrotechnician. They have to be the Cogbold Pyrotechnician Wizard. That's a fucking mouthful. Say that 3 times fast if you can. So anyways, in a departure, so while the Archer places his turret and he goes pew pew, yeah, like the engineer in TF2, the Cogbold Pyrotechnician, damn it, Wizard just throws bombs everywhere. That's the whole everything behind this kit. The goal is to cover your screen and explosions with high dexterity and attack for tons of damage. I hope you guys get that reference, right? Freak W. So anyways, you just throw damage everywhere, and you kind of upgrade these things more as you get more of the set. There's a little bit of the changing attacks based on how much of the gear you have equipped, and I like that. I think it's a cool mechanic to get you to wear the whole set. Again, we don't see what it looks like when you're sprited 16-bit, but I'm sure it looks great. But yeah, I'm really excited because like when you have the full gear kit, you just have a cone of constant damage ahead of you, which again, I want to see what this looks like, and I'm kind of worried because it is a spell blade, which is suspicious on a wizard given how squishy they are and how short range those are. But if it's a good spell blade and it actually is tons of damage and, you know, equivalent to T14s and such, this could be pretty interesting. I'm also excited because, yeah, it's like the Lucky Grenade. When you have this and the ability equipped, your ability will like blow up and then shoot off grenades. That sounds super fun, right? Like, I'm sure we've all played Realm and just want to throw grenades everywhere. That's normal, right? Anyways, that's all about the new ST sets. I don't have any pictures, but maybe if I get some, I can post them to the YouTube community post so you guys can see what they look like. Or maybe you guys will find them in game and you'll be like, these are really cool, or they're really ugly. I don't know. For now, we're going to move on to the Money ST event. It's called Steamworks Story. I'm really going to skip this because it's just spend money to get the parts. If you do that, cool. More power to you. I don't like these events because if there's a free component, I think it's cool, but when it's just spend money to get stuff, I hate it. Anyways, there are a couple quests that go along with this. Namely, it's the only way to get the ST gem, which is how you get the set tokens for your Pyrotechnician Wizard and Cogbold this is two different things. This is the Cogbold Turretsmith Archer, and down here, you guys can see this, right? Yeah, down here, it's the Cogbold Inventor Archer. Honestly, I like Inventor. Inventor sounds way better. But yeah, so this is how you can get the tokens. So if you want to build the set, you can get solo skeleton keys for, I guess, third dimension Shaitans and Lost Halls. And when you do a bunch of these, then you eventually get these ST gems, and then you eventually get these set tokens. I'm not sure on this. I haven't checked that, but it would only make sense that by doing these, you get these. And honestly, that's not bad for that ST set. Maybe I've got that wrong. Because, like, these aren't terrible to solo, honestly. That could be juicy. That could be juicy for getting this ST set relatively quickly. Okay, cool. Along with this, though, you do get a free pack. So I'll talk about the Void one in a second, but for the ST story event, you get the Steamwork Story free pack, which gives you skeleton keys, attack, and a bunch of soulbound potions. But this will be nice just for, helping everybody out a little bit. In addition to that free pack, there is also the Void event pack, which gives you a Seasonal Vault expansion and 10 Void Stones. And I'll get into what the Void Stones are in a little bit when I talk about the Void event. But yeah, speaking of the Void event, it's back. It was one of my favorite events last year. I really liked it. I love the way that the Nexus looks. I think this is really cool. I love going out and finding the little giant monster. I say little, wherever it's hiding. I think it's really cool. Looking forward to it. But yeah, Void event's back. The Remnants of the Void are of course back, and which means it'll spawn weaker voids. I think twice per realm. Yeah, two remnants of the Void will spawn. And if you don't know, Remnants of the Void are really nice because they're just basically really easy voids. So they're portals that always spawn with given mods. So the boss always have half HP. The boss does a third less damage. Minions have half HP, and minions inflict 30% less damage. And this makes Void so much easier to do. So if you want to learn it, this is a great time to do it. I also have a video that I'm going to link up in that top right corner somewhere. There should be a card on your screen. So if you haven't done Void and you want to watch a video before you get started, go watch that. It should help you out a ton. And then go run at the Void portal. This event really makes it so much easier to learn, not only because everything is like half as strong, but also because you don't have to do the MBC beforehand, because Marble Crusader gets a lot of people, and you don't need the Vials of Darkness to get in, which is also another killer for getting into Voids. So yeah, great time to learn Void, and you also get a bunch of goodies for it. If you do regular voids, you get 2 void stones instead of 1 from a Remnant of the Void. And then you also get better loot and XP from the actual void, but it's a million times harder, so who's gonna do those? Anyways, the Void event dungeons change each week. T-Docks, Sea Depths, Haunted Cemetery, Davy Jones, High-Tech Terror, Woodland Labs, and this changes each week, so depending on the week you're in, make sure you know you're doing the right dungeons. But then another cool thing, what I think is the coolest thing about the Void event is a Void leaderboard. So from July 4th to July 7th, so not yet, hold your grinding out of the Void. Well, unless you want these quests, so maybe don't hold your Void out grinding. You can take part in a Void leaderboard. It's not a speed run, which I hate, but you just clear as many voids as possible. I like this a lot more because it's just grindy, just grind more, easy. But by clearing as many voids as possible, the top 100 players get an exclusive pet skin. Now, I don't know what this looks like, but I do love exclusive cosmetics for free. That's great. And you get a mystery SG chest. No one cares about this. But this is W. There's this link to it. I'm going to put this in the description of the video so you guys can see. But yeah, it's just going to look like this. Oh, that's the Void Child. W. Wait. Top 500 gets a character slot? Okay, well, that's a lot better now. Okay, cool. But yeah, I like this. So you can get in this if you want. I'll link this spreadsheet so you guys can check out the leaderboard. I don't know how often they'll be updating it, but again, that's from July 4th to July 11th, so it's not yet. And then, as always, Void events have your Void cosmetics, your shards, your Void weapons, your Void gear. But what's really cool, what I like, and what I'm probably going to grind for this event, is you can get Void gravestones. And I don't think they have these shown anywhere here. Yeah, they don't. But that's new and that's cool, and I'm excited to get new gravestones. And I think the other convenient thing is it's not that hard to do, at least to get some of them, because this pack gives you 10 stones. So like that's really not that much. So you get one of these right away, right? You can get either of these and then just do some more voids. And then they go all the way up to the max, right? And then you have your different skins. The important thing that you guys gotta take note for these quests is that they change each week. They are not, usually when you have an event, it's all the same quests all event long. So you can wait till the last week of the event and get everything, where you can spam everything out in the first week of the event and don't play anymore, right? That's not how this event is. This event has week 1 quests. So if you don't do Into the Abyss 1 during week 1, it's gone. At least that's what I understand. Maybe I'm wrong. It'd be nice if I'm wrong and they just unlock each week, but it would make a lot more sense for that not to be the case. Who knows though, because they don't have any repeatables in week 2 or week 3. So maybe I'm just crazy. Hopefully I'm crazy. It'd be nice if they're all available. I don't know, but if you're worried about it, definitely make sure you get, your bow of the void or quiver of shadows before the second week starts. And then you have all your skins and you have your skins, yeah, pet skins, player skins, and then the void gravestones. That's what I care about, and they're also cheap. 10, 20, 30, 50 void stones total for all the gravestones, and it's not too bad. Or you can just get the later sets for 30. I don't know, you figure it out. You can also get the Voidable Blueprint and the Omnipotence Ring, but that's probably way better than this. Anyways, the last thing I gotta tell you guys is that there is a Celestial Summer event going on that lets you pick up some cool emotes. So watermelon, palm trees, margaritas, all kinds of goodies. So if you want any of these, I'm probably going to try and get the sunglasses. You can unlock them by just going to the event part and grabbing it. I need to pick those up before I forget about it, because I like free goodies. If you go to the Tinkerer and go to events, so you have your void quests, and then just past those, we get our Celestials. And these are repeatable, so you can just say, yep, I want the Summer Sun. And you complete it. If it will, maybe, I don't have those in my inventory, that's what's wrong. But yeah, complete that, get those cool new emotes, and yeah, I'm gonna try and put out another video this week on the blog post about the realm rework, because we got some news on a realm rework. Very exciting, but I can't promise that I will get that video done. Maybe that video will be this month's giveaway. Just keep your eyes peeled, okay? Anyways, thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't yet. Thanks to my patrons, as always, they make this possible. And until next time, keep beefy, boys.
Hello there.